Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. So just in case you're new to the channel, just to remind everybody that Tok they are having airdrop coming up, and snapshot will be on November 29, and the airdrop day will be on December. So if your EOS is in the mainnet, is in the EOS account, then you can get 0.5. If the EOS is in the exchange chains, you can get 0.6 token. So you can check it out. Also, BetDice is having a lucky draw every day. So basically, this is a free EOS, so don't miss out. Also, you can also stake additional token to earn additional reward. Make sure you go to your balance and claim your payout once in a while. If you're interested, you can click the link below. Also, BetDice is giving out dividends, so you can log in with your scattered wallet and claim the dividends. And EOSMES is having an airdrop, lucky draw as well. So you can click the link below and check it out. And don't bet on something you cannot afford to lose. Also, Cat EOS is also having an airdrop coming up. December 20th is the airdrop. December 1st will be the snapshot. So make sure you move your EOS out of the exchange to your EOS account. Also, EOS, not this one. I think EOS Cafe, not this cafe. I think I go to the wrong site. EOS Cafe is having an airdrop, which is on December 25th, which is Christmas, and December 21st will be the snapshot. Nubiline protocol is also having an airdrop, but that is an air grab airdrop, and I will get into that in a minute. And let's see. So to air grab the airdrop, you can go to EOS Toolkit and you log in with your scattered wallet, and this is you can go to air grab tokens. And this is the token that is available for air grab. Ethereum, I talked about Ethereum probably a few months ago. This is like a payment and budget management. And I'll put the link below. You can check out my previous video and you can air grab. If you air grab, it is going to use your RAM. So make sure you have enough RAM to air grab the token. Also, Infinito also you can air grab. I talked about this project probably in here 5 days ago. This is a augmented reality, and I did already air grab. For some reason, after I air grab, I didn't get any token. It's 0. So if you guys have tried that, let me know if you actually successfully air grab. For Nubiline protocol, one of my subscriber, Asian Miracle, he mentioned that we can air grab Nubiline protocol. Right now it's available for air grab. You can check it out. Also, Poor Man token is also available for air grab. Seed token, I tried to air grab probably a few times. It is not working. I don't know what's going on. Trybe, I already air grab. Wix token, you can also air grab. So if you air grab, it's going to use your RAM, just to FYI. Also, Ledger is having 50% off until November 26th. So this is a Black Friday. So basically, it's like you can get this in $50 instead of $100. You know, I mean, I should have wait to get it cheap. But anyway, so it's important that you secure your token. I mean, if I have a choice, I will use a hardware wallet. That's my number one choice. The second choice may be a desktop wallet, and the least I want is a cell phone wallet. So the thing is, if you do a cell phone version, you can use an old cell phone that you don't go online very often. And even though you go online, make sure you use the Wi-Fi at your home or a secure area. Don't use the public Wi-Fi. This is very dangerous. And even my cell phone, I use the data plan. I don't use the public Wi-Fi at all, because I mean, there's sometimes you have important information in your cell phone as well, right? And let's see. So before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop giveaway, half or ICO. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. So Silica is having a mainnet launch on January 31st. They're going to announce token swap, just FYI. And let's get into it. So today let's talk about Bitcoin quickly. So super crypto, I talked about super crypto probably a while back when not that many people talk about it. And at the time, he's not very popular because he called for 95% correction when Bitcoin was 20,000. That was last year. The end of last year, he made this call. And I talked about this probably at least 7 months ago. This is for that was a while back. This is like how low Bitcoin can go, and then cartel price suppression and manipulation. Is Bitcoin near the bottom and stuff like that? That was like 7 months ago. I talked about that, and so let's get into it. So as we mentioned, he called for 95% correction when Bitcoin was 20,000, and a lot of people are bashing him and all that. And right now, it seems like come to reality. Right now, it's almost 80% of correction. I think we still have some more to go. And he is in cost of 40% fresh crash 6,500 to 4,000. I think right now it's below 4,000, like 3,007, 3,006. So my request to Bitcoin expert, please stop predicting the moon or the Lambo. Focus on financials and politics. Geopolitics is important. Geopolitics. The current financial system is the most corrupt system in place and therefore most difficult to challenge. The crash we have seen so far, 20K to 3.5K, was absolutely expected. So this is exactly how it was meant to be. And stop calling this market cycle. In the hindsight, if you did not see this coming in December 17, you don't know the seriousness of this even today. So December 17, he made a call that there will be a 95% correction of Bitcoin when Bitcoin was 20,000. So Bitcoin world is full of coincidences, and most remain in denial mode. I'm going to cover 3 coincidences that accompanied 40% flash crash of November 2018. So doors of the hell opened. Since July 2018, the Bitcoin volatility had reduced substantially. So remember, like ever since then, it's like it's pretty much trade sideways. Sideways and downward momentum ever since I think February, right? So much it had become a stable coin. Experts and visionaries were confident 6,000 is the final bottom, and soon we will start the journey to the moon. Remember a lot of people like at the beginning of the year, they're talking about we are going to moon, going to Lambo and all that. If everybody talk about the same thing, that means it's not going to happen. Just like everybody talk about 6,000 is the final bottom. And right now people talking about 3,000 is the final bottom and whatnot. The thing is, if you watch YouTube, you got to be very careful. If the majority of people say the same thing, most likely it's not going to happen, unfortunately. Just like you watch CNBC, most of the stuff, whatever CNBC said, just do the reverse. This is same as in stock market, same as in cryptocurrency, same as in commodity. When the mass media talk about it, that means you need to do the opposite. So the final bottom, and soon we'll start the journey to the moon. 50,000 by 2018, 1 million by 2020, and so on. Experts were generous enough to cut down their year-end estimate predictions from 25,000 to 50,000 and then to 15,000 and then 10,000. So you were told take it or leave it. This is not your last chance to get to the boat and the last shuttle to the moon. And something snapped on November 14, 2018. To everyone's surprise, Bitcoin start another fresh crash. The long-held support of 6K was broken. Daily, weekly, monthly lines were broken. Now experts are looking for the next floor. Soon you will be offered another last chance to get onto the Bitcoin train. Nobody knows. I think it's up to the whale how they want to play the game. Ever since the introduction of the Bitcoin future contracts, the price of Bitcoin has been suppressed. Just like the future contract of gold, silver, or uranium, ever since the introduction of the future contract, all this commodity, the price of the commodity has been suppressed. And I think, do you still remember last year, a lot of YouTuber, I think major big YouTuber, they are very happy that there's a future contract, Bitcoin future coming in, CME, CBOE, they're say going to the moon. At the time, I was very skeptical. Whenever you have a future contract like this, it's not going to be good to the crypto community, because it's just give them an additional tools to manipulate the market or to suppress the market. So let's see. First, the bingo, magical 4K touchdown. So November 19, Super Crypto did tweet about on Backer and 4K, and here that's what his tweet. So this is November 19. I think I will not be surprised if Backer was postpone the launch, and 4K will be in sight immediately if that happens. Let's hope it does not happen. And I think at the time, I think Bitcoin is still 6K or something like that, I guess. For Backer, I'm not surprised that they're going to postpone. I mean, those are just fluff, all these things. And also, Backer is not good to the community. Maybe short term, it will pump the market. Long term, you're talking about those Wall Street technique doing rehypothecation and commingling, which is basically dilute the Bitcoin asset, and then they can claim the same asset twice, or not even twice, sometimes 5 times or 10 times, just like that is what rehypothecation part of the meaning. But you can go back to my previous video and please understand what is rehypothecation and commingling. This is very important if you are investing in cryptocurrency. So November 20th, Backer tweet, and then the launch reschedule. And then November 20th, 4K touchdown. And emphasis, I'm not claiming I predict it. All I'm saying is you can anticipate the moves if you know how the news appears suddenly from nowhere, coincidentally one after the other on the Wall Street when the fresh crashes are in progress. And then here's a given the volume of interest in Backer and the work required to get all the pieces in place, we are now target the launch on January 24th, 2019, which is next year. And here they say, so the magic touchdown after all this fiasco. And then the tree was shaken once again. 3 coincidences happened during this crash. 3 important new flashes very close to each other, and bam, Bitcoin crashed 40% in just 5 days. And you have SEC, the ICO crackdown, and you have DOJ, Department of Justice, Tether probe continues. Is this new? I mean, this is nothing new. This has been talking about since last year, but it was published anyway. And then Backer rescheduled the launch because of the volume of interest. I think those are just the orchestrate event. I mean, I think this is well planned. The flash crash is still in progress as you read, and 3,600 hit just today, which is November 24th today. And you can see go all the way downhill. The sleepwalk. After 11 months of downward journey, many claim this is normal bear market. No one asked why the Bitcoin crash started exactly from the evening of the CME future contract launch on December 17, 2017, and never stopped since then. I'm not surprised. I mean, I have been saying that I'm not happy, I'm not pleased with the CME or CBOE future contract and the launch on December. And a lot of YouTubers, especially some big YouTubers, they're saying, oh, this is good to the community, we're going to the moon, go to the Lambo. At the time, I feel very uneasy when Wall Street do some, do the CME or CBOE and CBOE future contract. I don't know what are they thinking, seriously. I mean, what are they thinking? They think this is really good to the community. The Wall Street coming to the crypto is to take the money from the average Joe. Hello. So I don't know why some big YouTubers out there so happy with the future contract last year when they talked about it. Now they realize what happened. I mean, can they see it at the time? Seriously? I mean, So first they said it's the Bitcoin Cash launch on the Coinbase, right? And then sell the future news, and then South Korea regulation, and then whales are manipulating, and then Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, they talk about the rat poison and all that thing, and also Mt. Gox selling. So Mt. Gox has been, come on, Mt. Gox has been all the news. All of a sudden they will pump up, whenever it's needed to drag down the market, right? And then the Bitcoin Cash hard fork and the hash war. I mean, to me, this is the reason that the Bitcoin drop. I don't think this is a good reason. I think it's more like depending on how the whale want to play this game. So we start at Bitcoin Cash and have come full circle back to Bitcoin Cash, and then in the meantime, Bitcoin crashed 80% from 20K to 4K. And there's only one direction. It's just going down. It's like a free fall. Right now, achieve around 80% crash, 15% more to go, according to Super Crypto. Can we get there? Time will answer all the questions. The thing is, if I'm the whale, we already bring it down to 3K. Why not just bring it to 1K? Just create a whole bunch of fear, FUD or whatever, capitulation, just dump the market. And then it just scoop up all the cheap token from the average Joe. If I'm the whale, I would do the same thing. I would just create fear, create blood on the street, and create a whole bunch of how can I say? Just create extreme fear. They make average Joe, even the hodler will sell. I mean, if I were the whale, I would do that too. So anyway, and then people will start hating the Bitcoin and all that. I think they want to get to that point. And expert claiming market cycle in the hindsight. So expert are claiming this is the normal bear market cycle in the hindsight, and please provide me the list of handles that call this drop 80%, and every Tom, Dick, or Lambo was confident of 50K to 1 mil in December 2017. And puzzle for Bitcoin expert. So find the reason why Bitcoin crashed since 2017, December 17, 2017. It's because of the future contract launch. Hello. And also, MasterCard come with frictional reserve crypto bank. Frictional banking system, that, this is not good, because right now we are doing a frictional reserve banking. Basically, you deposit $1,000 or 10,000. The reserve in the bank is like less than 3% of like 300 bucks, stuff like that. So I think this is from Super Crypto. Uranium future start on May, and then look at the price of uranium. It keep on going down, and also Bitcoin future introduced on December. Ever since then, we have already 80% crash since the CME Bitcoin future contract launch since December, and I mean, seriously. And then there's two flash crashes with the topping of coincidence crowding of the news. So this is like, do you still remember that CME start, and then institution money is going to pour into the Bitcoin? We're going to the moon, going to the Lambo. And during that time, big YouTubers are so excited with the institutional money coming in. And I already make a statement very early on, I'm not excited at all. Wall Street come in to make money, okay? To make money is to take the money from the average Joe. Where do they get the money? So this is like a wealth transfer. And I don't know if you still remember, on January 30th, SEC hot one of the largest ICO, and then US regulators subpoena Bitfinex, Tether, Facebook Bank, crypto, and Bitcoin advertising, and whatever, so on, and then there's a 70% correction. I think everything is well planned ahead of time. It's not very simple. It's not simple as you said. I mean, as most YouTubers think. So the third dump started soon after Charlie Sheen followed the prediction. So this was on May 2018. May 2018, Charlie Shrimp talked about May 2018 will be the last time we ever see Bitcoin under 10,000. Well, what is Bitcoin now? It's almost I think under 4K, 3.8K or 3.6K. Within 2 days, Bitcoin reversed its trajectory exactly as 99990 when Warren Buffett came out with his red poison comment. Few more no surprise coincidence, news crowded, and then took the Bitcoin to 8K, and then we never seen 10K again. So Warren Buffett, Bitcoin red poison, Mt. Gox, Nvidia, South Korea exchange rate, and then China crackdown and Indian tax, and then Operation Crypto Sweep, and now it just go downhill. So Super Crypto saying that my request to expert stop the predictions. Just ask it. So nobody knows, okay? It's really up to the whale how they want to play the game. So Bitcoin is a great technology and eventually it will go mainstream. In the meantime, stop misleading people with your unending moon predictions and go back to the basics. Study the financial system that is in place for the few hundred years. And the existing financial system is absolutely corrupt. And if you want Bitcoin to replace it with your sound money, then study geopolitics, financial, and the history. All the answers are written in the history pages. This is a war between trillions of printed dollars versus the little Joe or average Joe. So identify the enemy and stop underestimating it. So the trillions of printed dollars, remember after the financial collapse, too big to fail, and they print a whole bunch of money, QE1, QE2, QE3, QE4, QE infinity, and they print tons and tons of money, and all this money go to the institution. The institution will just pop up the stock market, the real estate market, and and it's going to end badly eventually, but we don't know when. So I wish I can say I was wrong. I wish, let's see. And I wish I'm wrong in all what I said above, but we'll soon reverse and start the moon flight. I will be the first one to acknowledge I was wrong. Why? Because I invest in Bitcoin and altcoin just like you are. And you can go back to see why am I buying altcoin and all that. And this is the light at the end of the long tunnel. Do you know when will this game end? Do you know what? Sorry, right now it's almost midnight, so I'm just a little bit. Do you want to know when and how this will end? And this is not a prediction. And I think I talk about check Bitcoin the line inner game, so you can check it out. And so this is pretty interesting. Super Crypto is he is pretty he is the one who is very accurate compared to a lot of so-called expert, so-called technical TA or technical analysis expert on some big YouTube channel. TA can only to a certain extent, and it's good to learn TA, but the thing is you have to understand the fundamentals as well. What is the geopolitical situation, stuff like that. And another thing is cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is a threat to the banking industry. And just like wire transfer overseas, wiring, those are billions dollars industry in the banking system. They charge you like huge fee when you transfer money overseas. And with the cryptocurrency Bitcoin, you don't need the bank anymore. You basically send the money overseas, and you basically send your Bitcoin to your friend or to another person or whatnot, or you just send to another wallet and then you transfer to fiat currency. You don't need the bank anymore. Also, invoice factoring services. I don't know. I talk about that a lot. Populous is the invoice factoring services. Those are used to belongs to just the institution investor can invest on those stuff. Now average Joe can also invest in invoice factoring services. Basically, it's account receivable and all that thing. So let me know what you think about Right now, if it's 95% correction from 20,000, you're talking about 1,000 Bitcoin, basically. I don't want to create FUD or anything. This is just based on Super Crypto analysis, what he think. But the thing is, we don't know. Nobody knows, okay? And you have to do your own research as well. And let me know what you think about Bitcoin. Potentially will have 95% correction. It will go to 1K. And also do the reverse what the majority people are saying. Because if it's too obvious, that means too obvious. Really, seriously. Okay. If you, let's see, one more thing. Just one last thing. So I talk about the fourth dimension, Bitcoin manipulation, cartel, price suppression is the goal. This is back on February 2018. I talked about it probably a while back. I published on March 30th, 2018. So I mean, I'm not surprised that Bitcoin dropped below 6K. And in fact, I think I created one of the video. What do you think about the direct? I can't remember which one. I asked my viewers, what do you think the direction of Bitcoin? At the time, Bitcoin was around 6.3K, and one of the viewers just saying that sideways. But my response to him is downward, probably downward momentum. So I'm not even surprised that go below 6K and even 3K. I'm not even surprised. I don't know why people in YouTube are so surprised. I don't get it. But anyway. Let me know what you think about a 95% correction from 20K, which is around 1,000. Please comment below. So what's your prediction or what's your target price for the Bitcoin? Please comment below. If you find this video helpful, smash the like button, subscribe, and comment. That will help out my channel. I will continue to provide quality video for you guys. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. If you have already subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell button so you don't miss out the upcoming token swap airdrop, half or ICO. Also, remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in ICO or cryptocurrency has inherent risk. Please use your due diligence.